Today I have two important announcements. One, this channel now has a public Discord. It will be in the description of this video and all future videos. Come by, chat about books, talk about your day. I'm really excited to have it for running future readathons or read-alongs and just to help foster this wonderful bookish community. And the second announcement I have is I am starting a Patreon primarily to help run a book club and to help support the channel and things like that. And obviously, I don't think you should feel obligated to join the Patreon. Obviously, I'd love to see you in the public Discord. I think that'd be really fun to have those bookish conversations. But if you have wanted to support the channel, this is a way to do it. And I think personally, it comes with some fun perks. So let's get into it. I have 3 tiers. And like with most Patreons, each tier encompasses what's previously before it. The first tier is going to be the Kell tier, and it will be $3 a month. This is based off the faction of the Kell from the Machineries of Empire series by Yoon Ha Lee, which I love. I just think the emblem's cool, and I think they are probably the best faction, at least morally, in the series. So what do you get for this tier? In this tier, I will be hosting reading sprints once a month. If you've never been a part of reading sprints, they are basically just community readings together. We'll read for like 20 or 30 minutes, and then we will chat for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll read again. It's just community reading. It's doing a solo activity with a bunch of people, and I love doing them. I think they're really fun, and I'm envisioning doing this in a voice channel on the Discord that is for the Patreons only. So you can choose to be voice only, you could choose to have video, you could choose to just type. Like, all of these things will be options for the reading sprints. It's at your comfort level, but it won't be on my YouTube channel. I kind of want to keep it pretty informal, unless logistics wise I have to move it to the YouTube channel. I have never done this before, but for sure once a month there will be reading sprints offered for this level. Another perk you get at this level is you get to vote once a month on a book that I will read and review the following month. So in February, you will vote on the book that I get to read and review in March. I just figured this is a fun way for you to have a say in what's on my TBR. And the last perk is mainly because this is going to help support the channel, this Patreon, but it's also going to help me support my cats, who recently just have a bit more expensive cat food. So I'm going to have a channel that has exclusive cat content that I will update weekly. This could be videos, this could be images. I am leaving it up to my discretion on how cute the cats are that week. But basically, you would be sponsoring a can of cat food for them if you sign in at this tier, so I just wanted to have a fun way to provide just some fun cat content that only you guys will see. It won't be on my social medias. I won't promise that I don't send it to my family or anything, but it's exclusive in the bookish community for you guys. And now let's go on to the second tier, and this is going to be the Origin tier. This is basically the Magic Wielders in the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin, which I know I don't have like a review for on this channel, but it's like one of my favorite series of all time. It's amazing, and Origins are like really cool earthbenders. And at this tier, like I said, you get everything in the Kell tier, but you get a few more perks. This is the tier and up where you get book club benefits. So once a month, we're gonna buddy read and then do a basically live chat for the book club. And like the reading sprints, I'm envisioning doing this on the Discord. I want it to be more like a circle book club, if that kind of makes sense, where, you know, we're all chatting together. It's not like a live stream where people are chatting with me in the chat. I want it to just be all of us chatting together, and I'll moderate it. I'm actually really into book clubs. I love moderating them. I love participating in them. And I've recently been doing my local virtual book club, so I feel like doing this in the Discord space would be really good. And worst case, if the Discord space doesn't work out, which I think it's better for internet, which is why I want to use that, I do have a Zoom account that we can use for that. But that's how I'm envisioning the book club, is we'll have buddy read channels for when we're reading the book, and then we will do I'm envisioning the middle of each month, we will have a discussion. So the book to read in February, going to be discussed in March, is Remote Control by Nnedi Okorafor. This is what people voted on the channel. And what you're going to get to do in this tier is we are going to always be voting for our book club books. And I want to try and make sure we're always 2 months at least ahead of time, so people can get books from their library or they can buy them, however they want to acquire the book. So once we are like halfway through February, I'm going to want us to vote for the book that we discuss in April, and then the book we discuss in May, and then it will be each month we go forward. I just want us to get at least 2 books ahead so people can plan appropriately. So those are the main things you get for this tier. You get to vote on the book club book, of course, because I feel like you need to have a say in a book you read in a book club. That feels right to me. And you get to participate in the book club, and obviously the reading sprints are available. For February, since we won't have a book club in the middle of February because this is just starting now on February 1st, I'm going to host an additional reading sprint for anyone who's interested, just kind of as a, hi, we're all here, this is great, let's get to know each other more personally and enjoy reading whatever we're reading. I probably will be reading Remote Control, but you can read whatever you want. And yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. And now I have one more tier, and this one is the Elantrian, which those are the people in Elantris who wield the magic, and I love Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. On any given day, it might be my favorite Brandon Sanderson. I adore it. I'm extremely nostalgic about that book, so my highest tier being the Elantrian made sense. And in this tier, like I said, you get everything that's already been talked about. You get all those things, but here you get even more of a say in what happens for the book club and for the book picked for my TBR. So I'm envisioning there'd be a vote for 3 books. So 3 books people choose for my TBR and 3 books that people are choosing for the book club. Trying to avoid ties and things like that, hopefully. I guess should go without saying, I'm always the tiebreaker. But the TBR and the book club will primarily be me just picking books to put in there. But if you're an Elantrian, you get to nominate a book for each, and I'll put it in a raffle, and I will pull one for each month. So one of the 3 options will be chosen by raffle nominations made by Elantrians. And I hope I said that in a way that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. So if you have questions about it, feel free to ask me in the comments down below. But that's what happens with the Elantrians. It's more just a tier that if you really want to have more say and you want the title of Elantrian, there you go. And yeah, it's going to be in the Discord. You're going to have these roles. You're going to be Kel, Origene, or Elantrian. It's going to be really fun. And if you think you can support the channel this way, that would be wonderful. I'm really excited to foster a more intimate bookish community with fun book conversations. And honestly, I, just from a pet owner standpoint, will be very appreciative because honestly, every little bit you can give, that's another can of cat food I can afford for my cats, just because I'm a grad student, if you don't know, and money is tight. It's not cheap living in Boston, and I can make it work. Like, this isn't me being like, help. This is more me being like, thank you if you do have the money and are able to use it this way, and if you want to. So I think that's all I have for this announcement. Those are the things you get. There's a public Discord. I'm pretty nervous, excited. I think this is going to be really fun. I love book clubs, so just really excited to get this set up. And so yeah, if you made it this far and you just want me to know you're here, thank you for staying this long. Even if you have no interest in supporting the Patreon, I appreciate you. Leave a cat emoji in the comments down below if you just want me to know you're here and you have nothing to add. And like I said, any questions, obviously you can put those down below. Any suggestions, obviously this is something that as the community forms, I want it to be flexible and adjust for what people want and need. And otherwise, like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.